Hello everyone, welcome back to another tutorial. If you're new here, my name is Anita Handmade Christian. In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you on how you can go ahead and sew this balloon skirt. This is going to be one of the easiest tutorial for you to understand and for beginner also to go about making it. So if you want to know how I make it, keep on watching. So I have my materials right there. I have the lining. For the lining, what you're simply going to do is to cut a piece that measure your round hip, then you're going to add 8 extra inch to it. Okay, then and you make sure that it's 2 inch shorter than your main piece. For your main piece, you know, when we're making gather, right, we'll go ahead and multiply that by 4 or by 5 or by 3, depending on how full you want the gather to be. That's exactly what you're going to be doing for your main piece. So what I have there is about 3 meters. So I'll just go ahead now. I will stitch straight lines all the way to the other side. We'll be stitching just straight lines. I'll make sure that the straight line we are stitching should be with the longest stitch of our machine, so that we'll be able to pull that up. So you want to stitch the straight line for the downer part of it and the top part of the skirt. So after stitching it with the longest stitch of my machine, I'm going to go ahead now, remove one thread of it, and I will start pulling it till I get to my round hip measurement. The round hip measurement that we cut on a lining pin, so we want to pull it till we get to the lining length. Okay, the width of it should be the length of the lining. Remember, I said the lining was supposed to be cut by the round hip plus 8 inch to it. Assuming your round hip is 30, then you cut it, you add 8 inch, you end up having total of 38. I hope this part is clear. So I'll continue guarding it till I get to the end, while taking my time, making sure I don't cut my thread. Then when I'm done to this other part, I will move to the downer part of it. So we are pulling we are gathering the both side of the skirt. So I'm done gathering it. This is what I have. Okay, now what I'm going to do is to go ahead now. I will tie up the thread. I will tie the thread of one side of the part that goes towards the downer part. Okay, I hope I'm explaining myself. So I will simply take my lining, place the right side on it. Remember, our lining is the round hip plus 8 inch to it. So I will take the lining, go ahead now and join it up. Placing the right side facing the right side of it, I will stitch one side of the lining. One side is going to be for the downer part, one side is going to be for the waist. I hope I'm explaining myself right here, and I hope you can understand what I am saying. Okay, then I'll take it and stitch it. After stitching it, you can simply go ahead now and trim off the excess of the downer part, or you leave it up like this. So the lining part, we're going to go ahead now and stitch it with the longest stitch of our machine, the part that goes to the waist. Okay, the part that goes to the waistband. So I've stitched it with the longest stitch of my machine. I will just pull it a little bit for it to fit. Then I also pull the top part for it to be my waist, round waist measurement. Then I'll be adding some 2 extra inches to it. So assuming my round waist is 28, then if I pull it, I'll have that 28 plus 2 inch, I'll end up having 30 inch. That's what I want to be sure that I have right there. And the lining, I'll also pull it for it to meet up that 30 inch. Once I am done pulling the lining, the next thing we're going to do is to go ahead and join the pieces together. But before you go ahead to join it, you want to flip it to come to the right side. All right, so let me quickly show you what I'm talking about. So here is what I'm talking about. We are going to turn it. The wrong side of the lining is going to face the wrong side of the skirt. Don't make that mistake. Make sure that the wrong side of your lining is facing the wrong side of the skirt. All right, so this is what I did. I just simply went ahead and flip it wrong side. Remember, wrong side of the lining should be facing the wrong side of the skirt. Then you simply pull it and pin it to the waist of the skirt. You can see that this part is neat, right? So you make sure you pull it, and remember that the lining is shorter than the main piece by 2 inches. So when you pull it, it's going to automatically pull the main piece inside. All right, okay, so just go ahead and pull it and pin it up, after which we are done pinning it. We're going to go ahead now, take the waistband and join it with the skirt. So here is my waistband. What I simply did was to go ahead and add an interfacing to it, then fold 1/2 inch and 1/2 inch. I press it. I'll go ahead and pin that 1/2 inch to it. Then I'll take it to the machine and stitch it all the way to the other side. When I'm stitching it, I make sure that I simply go ahead and arrange anything looking funny. If there's a piece or gathers somewhere that I don't want it to be, I will arrange them up. Okay, take your time, make sure that you spray the gather equally, go through it step by step. You can see the way I'm taking my time. So when I'm done getting to the end, the next thing I want to do is to flip now our band to the right side of the skirt. If you want to go ahead and trim anything, just go ahead and trim off this excess. Flip it, and we're going to go ahead and top stitch. Make sure you're using the corresponding thread to your band, okay? I mean the matching thread of your fabric, so that if in case you make any mistake while stitching, it should not be too pronounced. So after stitching, what I'm going to do, I'm simply going to go ahead and close the back of the skirt. I am not adding any zipper because this is a demonstration I am showing you. But if you are supposed to go ahead and add up your zip, because if not, the skirt will not be able to pass through your hip, okay? So we are done joining the back. I just close it. Like I said, this is the demonstration. I'll trim the excess that I don't really need. Then if you want to go ahead and zigzag, you go ahead and zigzag. Flip it to the right side. After which you flip it to the right side, you're going to take it to your ironing board. Press it to give it a finished professional look. This is what the skirt look like. As you can see, it's very beautiful. Just imagine, this is a plain cotton fabric. Look at how the inside is neat. All right, this is a plain cotton fabric. Just imagine you made this with silk or satin. You're going to love the skirt. So I hope this tutorial was helpful to you. If it was helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and follow Anita Handmade Creation. YouTube, Anita Handmade Creation. Facebook, Anita Handmade Creation. TikTok. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you some other time. Bye bye.